Parole Prison Show 92. This is the addiction side of Parole Prison Show 92. It's a little story, man, if you can't tell by the black and white. You know what I'm saying? It's story time right now. It's addiction class 101. For everybody still suffered, knows somebody suffering, whatever it may be, man. I just thought about it real deep watching a couple other folks' videos. Shout out Prison POV. He speaks a lot on addiction and prison, and I'm like, damn, I've been through prison, but I've been through hell of addiction. You know what I'm saying? I went through prison just one stint, couple years, but addiction, I did almost a lifetime installment on that. So I need to be speaking on that as well, you know, and I do with my drug court graduation speech. You know, that's more of graduating. That's the brighter side of addiction. But I want to bring y'all back down to earth, back down to realness of the bad situations. You know what I'm saying? Not just the good. Now, when I was out there using dope, man, I was hiding needles in my vents in my room. You know what I'm saying? Bags of needles. I was hiding dope in my shirt pockets in my closet. My mom would tear my room apart. Of course, I was living with my mom. Couldn't, afford to live anywhere else on my own. Barely could afford $20 a day. Sometimes it'd be $200, $2,000, but it would all get spent in a day. So I couldn't afford to save money, I guess is what it was. And now all money I got was from illegal means, except for maybe when I was cutting people's yard, cutting grass, legal ways. That ain't last too long till I started going up in their houses. But yeah, man, I had needles and drugs everywhere in my room, and blood squirted on the walls, and cottons on the ground that were cocaine soaked from me drawing a needle in them, soaking the cocaine out and using so many different cottons, because cocaine, you shoot a lot over and over again, get that rush over and over again. Dope, I kind of just went all out and do it all at once. No matter if it's $20, $80, $60, I'm shooting it all at once, and that's why I've died several times too from it. Man, I just want to let y'all know, like, even when I think about it today, yeah, I still remember that rush. I remember how I felt when I shot up. Of course, that taste in my mouth, that good numbing feeling, all my problems just fade away, man. But that's not where it's at. You want to be a junkie? You want to frick around and die a junkie, man, and your family know that you were a junkie and you're not a success? Stop lying to yourself, because I know I was fooling myself thinking drugs are cool. I knew, man, now that I'm off drugs, I feel like I can do anything in this world. I'm doing YouTube now. I wouldn't be doing this if I was on drugs. And no, I'm not a famous YouTuber. It don't matter if I am or not yet. I'm making videos and people are watching, whether it's 5 people or 10 people. But best believe I wouldn't be doing this if I was on dope still. Hell nah. I would probably try to con y'all to send me money to get high with or something like that. You see, I don't even ask for money on my channel. You know what I'm saying? It's like a non-profit organization. Best you can get. Trying to spit game to y'all and help y'all with y'all's problems or family's problems, whatever it may be. Now look, man, flat out, it's not cool. The rush it gives you don't last forever. It goes away. What happens when your high goes down? It goes down real low. You hit real lows. So why even waste your time doing it in the first time? It's not worth it. You feel me? It's simply not worth it, man. Look, cut on the lights. Y'all can see me better. That's a little too bright. Let's just do it this way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all need to see the seriousness in my eyes, man. Like, don't do that. It's not worth it. You'll be out here ripping, running the streets. I was getting a TV box. A TV box, no TV in it. I was putting weights in it, looking up how much a TV weighed. You know, the weight on the box, because it has the details. I put weights in it, literally real weights, and get the exact weight, and I duct tape it back together, put it on Craigslist. A lady would meet me in the Shoppers shopping parking lot at a grocery store, and I would carry it from my house up there, because I live behind there, and I would help her load it in her truck and everything. And that's just one person. Loaded it in her truck, got the $250 from her, and I walked fast as I could off, and I disappeared after that. She didn't even bother texting me, because she knew she had got. And there's no trace beyond except for a number that I could cut off in a snap of a finger that ain't going to be traced because it's a prepaid cell phone anyway. And the cops ain't going to worry about it too much because she got duped for not checking the TV because it's a used item. And if you write it a certain way in Craigslist, it really don't matter. And I'm not telling y'all to do that, because if you do, you're just a punk scamming somebody out of their hard-earned money for an empty box TV, and karma's going to get your ass, and you're going to go to buy something that's going to be broke 5 years later down the road when you do get yourself together. And that's why I've been dealing with so many trials and tribulations situations now that I am clean. You know, people I love using behind my back, I gotta find them dead or find out they're using, you know, betraying me, lying to my face, saying they're not using. I gotta find out somebody's cheating on me because I was cheating on people years ago, not giving a damn. I was heartless about everybody except for myself, you know, but now that I love somebody, I get hurt or this and that. And this is just stuff I went through getting clean. You know, I'm not saying I'm going through it today every day, but you do have bad days even when you get your life together, and that's just karma. So don't be afraid to get clean because you got to deal with karma. That's just part of manning up, being a woman, being a man. And if you're clean, you can deal with it. It's not as bad as it sounds. But if you keep racking that karmatic debt up, you might have to pay the ultimate price with your life or with doing life in prison, in a prison cell. You can be dope sick in there for the first month or two, and ain't nobody gonna like that. They ain't gonna want to be in that bunk with you while you're dope sick, shitting everywhere, pissing everywhere, have diarrhea, throw up. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be cool. It's not gonna go well. I remember, man, sleeping on the street, sleeping on the ground, like literally. It would be summertime and the ground's hot, so I would lay on it to help my back feel better because I was so dope sick and ill, and I had to take a break from walking around to stores to steal things, to find receipts, digging in trash cans, that receipts somebody paid with cash or debit, and then go in a store and make sure I find that exact item and then go to the return desk and return it like I just bought it not too long ago, but I really didn't. And pray to God, or not even to God, I hate to say that, but just pray in my heart or whatever, twist my little fingers together and hope like hell they return my product that I didn't even buy, and I would be pissed if they didn't, you know? I was out there really ragging and tagging, man. I was in the mix of all of it. I've seen people sell their body for drugs for $20, less than $20, you know? It's sad, throw their whole lives away. Man, I've just stolen pretty much everything that's of value, you know, in my mother's house and maybe a friend's house, whoever it may be. You know, there was some people I was loyal to that were loyal to me, my boys, but for some reason wasn't loyal to my mother, so it really don't matter. And if I didn't know you, no, I wasn't loyal to you. If you weren't a good friend, no, I wasn't. There was probably actually two friends that like were tight with me that, yes, I can say I never stole from and never would. And it's not even being scared, it's just being loyal for some weird reason to them because they were in the drug game too, and we were all junkies and stuck by each other's side because we were all we got, you know. But in reality, that was drug love. That wasn't even like friendship love. That was bullshit. It was fake. My mother loved me the whole time, and now I see that I'm clean. My son loved me the whole time, you know, just wanted to see me do right. Didn't want to be around me while I'm a demon like that and got that blackness in my eyes, you know. It's all bad. Drugs lead to cemeteries, jails, deaths, and institutions. And it's simple as that. Rehabs, prisons, county jails, mental wards. You know, that's where it's going to lead you. That damn graveyard. It left my best friend there of childhood. He was a best friend in my childhood past. And when I was on my last term of prison time, and I found out he died the year before I got out, it broke my heart to know that he was out there playing with fire and he was a victim of it, and he died. His stepdad found him in his girlfriend's shed out back, eaten by maggots. Body decaying. The girl didn't even call the cops and swore she didn't know he was out there. Sounds crazy because she had to have known. She was probably scared to call the cops or drug his body out there. He was barefoot with no socks on. Rest in peace, Adam Lincoln, man. Anyway, it's a true story. I don't make anything up on here. It's just real facts. Like I said, I've seen it all. See my dad smoking crack in the bathroom. I would see a bunch of ashes in the sink as a kid, going in there after him. It'd be smoky as hell, wondering why he's smoking cigarettes in the bathroom, but really it's crack smoking. Now that I know that, as I got older, I started knowing that more and more, you know, knowing something's wrong. He's got to run to the bathroom every second. It's not cool for a kid to witness, because when you grow up, you know what's going on. The kid might not know when he's 4, 5, 6, 7 years old, but when he gets older, he's going to look back and realize, and it's going to damage his brain and his mindset, and he's going to end up becoming an addict himself. It's not going to scare him away because his mother or dad was a pillhead or a dope fiend. It's going to make him end up doing it because he can't live with the fact that they were dope fiends and didn't care for him the proper way and love him or her. So y'all gotta wake up, man. Realize that this shit is no joke. It is an epidemic. Everybody's on it now. And I'm glad I'm not one of them. But I love y'all, man. And if you are using and stealing, I don't hate you. I'm not trying to get down on you nor talk down. I love you with all my heart. Don't even know you. Why? Because I want you to succeed. I want your family to see you succeed. I want you to have that feeling of getting healthier, getting weight on your body, your skin glowing again. I want you to get up get ready for work again and have that feeling of importance because the job needs you and they're calling you wondering where you're at if you're only 5 minutes late like my job does. You know what I'm saying? I want you to feel that again, for real, man. I really want y'all to get up and do something with y'all's lives, man. That's all I want to see, really. I just want to help people. And when I tell my prison and jail stories, interviews, not interviews, me speaking, whatever it may be, that's the whole point of this. In case anybody's wondering why I vlog all this, it's to vlog my life. And I'll tell stories of the past and things like that and stuff I've been through along the journey. But also I'm telling you the up-to-date what's happening now, like me graduating drug court. And now I'm finally out of drug court and don't got to deal with that anymore. But while I was dealing with it, it was good because it kept me from using. That's all I can say. It was scandalous. It was hell. It was horrible. It worried me too. My mental health somewhat deteriorated during the time because I thought I was going to go to prison every day because the dirty games they played. But at the same time, I'm done with it now. I didn't go to prison. I graduated. And I am still clean. And it just put 2.5 more years of clean time under my belt. Looking back at it now, you know. And that's all I can say about that. Whether the program's crooked or not. Yeah, I did deal with a lot of stuff, and I'm not making it up. Yes, they told me I was dirty for drugs, amphetamines, when I never even seen an amphetamine around that time at all. You know, and yes, I had to do 6 more months of the program because of that. And several other reasons they made up. But it is what it is. It kept me clean. So everything happens for a reason. I'm a firm believer. Remember I said I had to pay my karmatic debt to society. So maybe that's just karma coming around and making me not weave through the program in a year, but taking 2.5 years. It is what it is. But yeah, man, I want y'all to realize it's no good if you're sticking a needle in your arm tonight. Try to take that Suboxone, get on methadone, do something. Just don't put that needle in your arm because you're gambling with your life. And that's the thing that's most scariest. And then when you're on that Suboxone and methadone, once you start feeling more normal and thinking more clearly, remember you got to wean yourself off that too. Because eventually you just got to be strong enough to do it on your own. Everybody... That's the gift God gives us. Everybody is capable of living life on their own unless you're really handicapped or severe mental problems. And then if you are, you can seek help from family or loved ones. Drugs definitely ain't going to help. It's going to make it worse. But most people are capable of doing it on their own and being men or being women without a crutch, without help. And I'm not knocking you also if you are on that. But I'm just saying, man, do what you got to do. Get that help and just do right. Live right, man. And comment in this video below if y'all want to holler at me and we can chop it up. And I can give you some resources, advice, whatever it may be. You know, whether you're local or not. I'm always out to help people. I'm always open to help people. My arms are always open. I'm a real dude. Just want y'all to know that. Just wanted to make a quick video on addiction, man. That's all. I'm just thinking about the addicts still out there and people that view my page and wondering, you know, who's are addicts or who's ain't. And, you know, if y'all are getting help or not. And try to work on that. And let's work on it together if you want, man. I'm there. I just want to let y'all know. Parole Prison Show 92, baby.